Hey guys, Adam here from Lawn Hub and welcome back. Recently I've just noticed the green going a way different colour. I thought it was the sneaky top dress that I snuck in, but it's not, and I'm going to show you how Fipronil is going to fix it, so stick around. Alrighty guys, before we get stuck into today's video, we'll just do a quick around the grounds of the green here. So most part it's actually looking pretty good. But here, ooh, out the back there, all through the front here, yeah, it really went a different color. And I'll just grab a golf ball for reference. I had these big mounds popping up, which I thought in the beginning were worm castings, but that's a golf ball. Like, that is huge, like, and then it got me thinking, they're not worm castings. So I did a soapy water test and turns out that I have mole crickets. So mole crickets, Jared, if you can insert a picture just here, ugly creatures. Oh, not my cup of tea. I knew exactly when I saw it, I was like, makes sense. Now, when I did lay this, even though I didn't show it on camera, I did put down some acetyloprin. So at first I just saw it was the top dress causing that discolor. I was a bit heavy in those sections, but I was a bit naive to think that maybe it was something else. I didn't really have any issues in the cockatoo, so you know, is what it is. But I'm going to treat it today. So I'm going to be treating that with Fipronil. Fipronil is also used for the control of ants. Basically the method, put it in a sprayer at the recommended rate, which I'll go through in a sec. Spray, spread it out over the green and then water it in. I'll also give you an update on the cockatoo behind me and the seeding project over on the T block. So we'll come here first. This Tahoma 31, which is going to be, well, it's called the nursery, but it's basically going to be used to replace this, and then hopefully the whole lawn will be Tahoma. But like, it's held strong colour. It's had its last feeder premature. It's, you know, it's doing really well. And if I was a homeowner that just laid it and was happy to cut it at 50 mil, brilliant lawn. The cockatoo's also had its last feeder premature. Yeah, I'm really happy with that this season. The seeding project on the apron with some Lawn Hub perennial ryegrass. That's had a few cuts now, a bit patchy, but you know, nice and thick along here. So the idea is to bring that down to the same height as the cockatoo, which would be 15 mil. Looking good from a distance. And then over on the T block here is, yeah, it's really shining over here. Really nice coverage, really quick germination, and that Water Pro DIY watering system is doing a cracker job. So yeah, very happy with that. But actually very happy with the backyard in general, considering that it had trenches all the way through it. But yeah, we'll get now stuck into the application rate of Fipronil. Alrighty guys, so as I mentioned before, we're going to be applying Fipronil. Now, mole crickets isn't on this label, but I do know that Fipronil is effective also against mole crickets. Now, I'm going to be using it at max rate today, which is 1.5 kilos per 100 square meters. I have 50 square meters here in the green, so I'll need 750 grams, which is 1.5 of these. I'll grab the other one out the shed. It is important, guys, that you do read the label, especially with the comments. So it says keep away from pets, so I'll put them inside. Use the suitable application equipment, which is the spreader here, and then irrigate immediately with 4 millimeters of water. So I'll be doing that straight after. And as regards for PPE, it says will irritate eyes, avoid contact with eyes, wash hands after use. So what I'm wearing today will be suitable. So I'll be setting this on a low setting and a low speed. So we'll go speed 2 and we'll just leave the hopper at 1 because it is a sand consistency. I'm not sure. I'll tip her in there. So I've tipped a bit in there, and yeah, hopefully you can see that. It's very fine, so we'll get that set up and we'll chuck the camera down the back here and we'll spread her out. Alrighty guys, before we get our irrigation down on the green, I quickly want to talk about the calculation on how to work out how long to run your sprinklers. Now, I'm probably going to butcher this. I've literally just got off the phone to #AskErvo, so I'm probably going to butcher everything he's told me. But basically, I have the Maroon R-Vans here, and they have a rate, and it's all in that card that I got and showed you guys on the irrigation install video. But basically all the information you need is there, and it turns out that the Maroon R-Van heads that I have in these bodies here for the green push out 16 mil per hour, or millimeters per hour. So basically we need 4, so 4 goes into 16 4 times, so that's a quarter. So a quarter of an hour is 15 minutes. So if I've lost you there, I'm sorry. Yeah, it makes sense in my head, but what makes sense in my head doesn't make sense in a lot of other people's heads. So if you ever have any questions on how long to put your irrigation down for after an application of whatever, feel free to message us, and yeah, I'll make sure that your questions do get answered. So yeah, so we'll run these for, what did I say, for 15 minutes. And before I do that, I just want to show you the valve box setup that we've got here. It was covered in the irrigation install video, but that was a bit rushed because it was absolutely pouring. So it's run off the Hunter Bluetooth node, which is an app that you download from the Apple Play Store, whatever it is, a Google Play Store, whatever they're called. And yeah, basically we have the blue line coming from the ball valve from out the front down here, and it's ran all the way underneath that fence. There's a check valve up there as well, so water can't flow back, it only flows in. And basically, yeah, this Hunter Bluetooth node speaks to these solenoids, and yeah, voila, we have irrigation. Alrighty guys, so I'm just having a look, making sure that we have good head-to-head contact with the sprinklers, and everything is all good here. So I'm very happy with that. So hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. Yeah, hopefully you learned something. If you have any questions, make sure you put them in the comment section below. Any suggestions, make sure you put them in the comment section below. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers guys.